All right, so welcome back, everyone. You know that I teach a lot of the young guys in the industry the way that I do things and some of the ways that I've been taught over the years. And you would think that it would be just a normal thought process that you match everything you take apart. This even goes for top fuel dragster mechanics, all these guys. Just because you get it from a reliable source doesn't mean that through the chain of process that it's the part that you actually ordered, right? Or the guy actually machined it properly, or let alone the guy who's installing it is quality checking the system, right?
Yesterday, I just got all custom suspension that came in,
Yeah.
and it was missing the calipers motors that it was supposed to come in.
How about that? So
But
Caleb ordered a bunch of shit, and it's missing pieces that are supposed to be in
First thing
there.
I did, the second we got through the door, make sure everything's there.
Make sure everything's
all
there.
looks right.
But that's not every day in our bays. And hence this brake job that Caleb's taking apart. And what I teach everyone is, I don't care if you're getting it from the dealer, you're getting it from wherever, or blah, 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 blah. You have to match your products or your parts or whatever you're doing. And this is just how it is. And that's how this happened by somebody just not matching. They're like, oh, well, the brake pads fit, but they don't fit the rotors. So what I'm gonna do is show you, hence why it's, I'm sure somebody's gonna say, yeah, that could be machined. I seen a TikTok video, yeah, with some sandpaper. You're gonna sand that. There's obviously a size difference. So there's so much to a rotor. So Caleb's gonna show you how I show him to match rotors. Okay, now that's another way. And also you're matching the hat height because there's so many different variations. And there's also different bolt patterns. You don't know if this box fell and then somebody who's just a parts inventory guy picked it up, slapped it in the wrong box. I mean, we get so many boxed wrong parts or machined wrong parts or not the right part in the box. But this is just of what basics, I said that, basics of a skilled and experienced mechanic. Even to this day, I still check everything because of my experience of not getting what I'm supposed to get to do the job. So that's it. Match the rotor. Now we don't have the right rotors, but my experience, right, my knowledge and experience told Caleb, just from me looking at it, they're the wrong rotors on the car and probably the right brake pads. I didn't even take it apart.
Yeah.
My experience and knowledge says, hey, I know this car very well. I know this braking system, and these are the wrong rotors. I'm making something for a car, which we make a lot of custom different parts and fabrication. Like Caleb right now is taking a strut tower that we're not sure what car it came from. Strut brace? Do you even know what car it came from?
Maybe.
Because we take...
It might have came from Jude's Miata, but it was sitting in the back, like up top somewhere. And
So with used car recondition work, we get a lot of stuff. We get car audio, car stereo, amplifiers, floor jacks, tools, wheels, tires, rims, exhaust systems, strut tower braces, cold air intakes. We get all that takeoff stuff, and then we get to use it for ourselves, or we get to sell it, which is a perk of what we do. So Caleb is making a part to fit his car. He doesn't have to worry about checking the fitment because he's custom created. He doesn't know where this came from. It's just laying around the shop from a takeoff somewhere. And he's making his own custom rear strut tower brace for his Honda Civic. Custom parts usually always guarantee the fit. That's how That's why I like making exhaust systems, because if I make it, I know it fits. If I buy a direct fit exhaust system aftermarket, and even some OEM crap that I posted videos on, it doesn't fit. It's machined wrong. The guy on the line didn't quality check it, or the jig has slid where it's off a little bit, or the guy who was welding it or TIG welding or whatever the case had it in the wrong clocked position for a flange. That's every day here with direct fit exhaust. The quality is shit every day. That's why I kind of stay away from aftermarket exhaust systems, although they do have a place and we can make them fit because we have the knowledge, the experience, the tooling, the foresight, you know, the engineering aspect of dissecting it in your mind and taking it apart and seeing how it works. But there's no excuse for the wrong brake parts to be on anyone's car. If you went into a professional environment and paid it, there's no excuse. You have to check everything. Everything has to be checked. And that starts from the beginning to the end.